What is up, everybody? I am Nick, and I am continuing my October extravaganza of videos out every single day. It's only the third day of October. Already exhausted. Just kidding. We'll make it through. We'll make it through. But anyway, if you are new to this channel, if this is your first time watching, I appreciate you guys checking out this channel and giving it a chance. If you are a returning watcher, obviously, I always appreciate you guys. You guys are the best. Thanks for continuing to support me and support this channel. So that being said, today's video is going to be ranking the top law enforcement officers in the Halloween franchise. Who's going to be number one? Let's stick around and find out. Alright guys, so law enforcement officers in the Halloween franchise. I am ranking my top 5. We've obviously met some sheriffs, we've met all kinds of different other cops, deputies in the Haddonfield universe, in the Halloween universe. I'm not going to rank every single one we've seen in the background or every single one we have met. Okay? That would be... most of them just don't matter that much. Obviously, some matter more than others, but I'm going to give you my top 5. But before I give you my top 5, I'm going to give you who's in last place, okay? It's going to be these guys and all the other ones we met, and then my top 5. Obviously, if you guys know me, if you've watched this channel before, you know who's in last place. It is the Clown Cops from Halloween 5. I'm not saying another goddamn word about them today. So, moving on. Let's get to the top 5. Coming in at number 5 is going to be a character in Halloween 4 who was dispatched by Michael Myers off screen, and that is going to be Deputy Logan. You remember that he is the one that was sitting guarding the door and then in Meeker's house. And then when Kelly came to, say that can't wait for the cavalry to come, and she wishes they had power for some MTV, she lights the match, and all of a sudden you see Logan's body just destroyed there, and then Michael stands up. Obviously, that's a cool scene. Logan is number 5, and the reason he's not higher, even though he seemed like a decent guy, the reason he's number 5 is he didn't say anything when he went back to his car to get his shotgun, and the door was open. He's kind of like, huh? I don't understand why he didn't say anything there besides plot reasons, especially with how paranoid Meeker's being. He even mentions how paranoid everything is, but Meeker says if you'd seen that police station, you wouldn't even ask. So although I did like the character, I can't rank him any higher because of that oversight. So he's number 5. Coming in at number 4 is going to be I think it's Deputy Hunt from Halloween 2. I actually really liked his character. I like everyone else on this list. I like them a lot. All these cops, they're all, I don't know if you can call them great cops because of what they allow to happen, but I like them as characters, and Deputy Hunt is no exception. He's got the, he's kind of listening to Loomis in Halloween 2. He's got, his little speech about the only gunshots you heard were from the local high school, and then Loomis is like, yet in one night in 1963, Michael Myers murdered his sister up in that bedroom window. And he's like, I remember. And he also is indirectly responsible for killing and stopping Michael Myers that night. How, you ask? By giving Loomis his lighter. Remember, he's kind of lighting it twice, and Loomis isn't doing it, or isn't paying attention, so he hands Loomis the lighter to light his cigarette. And that's what Loomis ends up blowing Michael away with when he says, it's time, Michael. So I liked Hunt. Not a terrible amount of screen time. He wasn't in it that much, but the amount of screen time he did have was just right, and he did a good job. So he is at number 4. Coming in at number 3 is going to be one of our new law enforcement officers, and that's going to be Deputy Hawkins from, I think it's Deputy Hawkins, yeah. Deputy Hawkins from Halloween 2018. Great character. He should have been the goddamn sheriff. Nothing against the actor who played the sheriff in Halloween 2018, but Hawkins was the guy. You know, he had a relationship with Laurie, and I don't mean a romantic relationship, but he had a relationship. You know, she called him Frank by his first name. You know, so he was a good character. Hated what happened to him. Hated the fucking Sartain, you know, stabbed him and then he got kind of ran over. Obviously, if you've been paying attention to some of the 2018 news, and if you saw the trailer or teaser, whatever you want to call it, for 2018 news, I mean Halloween Kills news. If you saw the teaser, you know that Hawkins is most likely alive, so he does have a chance to move up the list with more screen time. I don't know how much screen time he'll have in Halloween Kills and what the screen time will be, because he'll most likely be in the hospital. But I really liked his character. It was a good idea to have him in there as a cop that knew Laurie and one of the arresting officers of the Shape. So I'm sure in the flashback we'll see, you know, what he was like back in 1978. But from what we saw in 2018, good character. Which now brings us to our top two. We have two sheriffs left. Coming in second place is going to be, maybe a surprise for some of you, but second place is going to be Sheriff Brackett. Everything I'm about to say about Brackett is the reason, what I'm trying to say is the reason he is not number one has nothing to do with Brackett. Brackett's a good character. He's got a lot of great scenes with Loomis, you know, in the Myers house, outside the Myers house, you know. He's got a good little bit of scenes in H2 when he sees, you know, Annie dead. You let him out! You know, it's just, he's a classic character in the Halloween universe. He's got those classic 70s sideburns. You know, he doesn't believe Loomis, but he's still kind of listening to him. And that's what I like about Brackett. So, clearly, he doesn't believe Loomis, or he's hoping he's wrong. Yet, he's still, just on the off chance that he is right, is going along with Loomis. And that shows a lot of responsibility, I guess you could say, that Brackett took with that. So he paid the price, obviously, with his own daughter dying, but a good character who I like. Which brings us to my favorite law enforcement officer in this universe, and that is going to be the one, the only, Sheriff Ben Meeker. Badass sheriff. So many great scenes with him. Let's start when he first meets Loomis, you know. He's I am Ben Meeker, you know, and he's like, folks around here ain't liable to forget you, especially not cops. And basically, you know, he's kind of like telling Loomis, you know, he's crazy, you know. Myers has been locked up since before she was born. He's never laid eyes on her, you know. But then he sees Loomis is, you know, ranting and raving, and he's like, all right, let's go. Let's take care of this. Let's nip this shit in the butt this time. So he gets everyone behind locked doors. You know, he's trying to find Jamie and Rachel. Even takes everyone to his house, locks it up, you know, just a great character. He's not as great in Halloween 5, but he's still in there, and he's still taking it seriously. So I am a huge fan of his character. I like the actor. Is it Beau Starr, right? I like the actor. Like I said, I like a lot of these law enforcement officers in this franchise. Let me know what you guys think. Who's your favorite law enforcement officer? Do you like Brackett more than Meeker as a sheriff? Are you guys as high as I am on Hawkins? Are there cops that I didn't mention that you guys would have in your list? So let me know. Thanks for watching.